So I want to leave. I do, but I'm still here. Um, I have plans. Actually, I've had plans for a few years. I've been wanting to move abroad, spend a few years living abroad. I want to take a year sabbatical. I want to travel the world, do all the things like all the girlies are doing. But as life would have it, as for now, I am here. And maybe that's your story too. Maybe you have been planning or dreaming of moving abroad, or maybe you have been planning your sabbatical, but maybe work or life or family or whatever your responsibilities are have put you in a place where for now that is on hold. If that's you, this video is for you. And I want to give you about 8 of the tips or mindset shifts that I've had to begin to incorporate in this season while I'm still preparing for my move abroad and for my sabbatical and for those things in my life. The first one is recognizing that time is your greatest asset, and make sure that you are using it intentionally. While you might not be in the position where you can go take your sabbatical for a year or go live abroad, you do have time. And in the big scheme of things, time is one of your greatest assets. And health, let me say that, let me add that one. Time and health are two of your greatest assets. And time is power. And so how we are using our time determines how we're shaping our future, even now, even in this season where we may feel as though we're waiting. So I would say don't waste this season waiting. Use it to build, to heal, to grow. Use it to invest in the person that you see yourself becoming when you do have that opportunity to take that sabbatical or move abroad. I want to assure you that time is not neutral. Time is not neutral. What you do with it is important. And either you can invest it in your freedom or you can invest it in things that drain you. There's nothing that's neutral about time. And so I would encourage you to be intentional about how you are choosing to invest your time and really take an inventory as to whether or not you are investing in your time into things that are building you up, giving you energy, pushing you towards the things that you desire to do, or whether you're investing your time in things that are draining you. And so what I would ask you is, what is time asking me to invest right now in this season? What is time asking me to focus on right now while I am in this season? What things in my life have I been dragging or carrying along or trying to take with me into this next season that don't belong here? And what is this time giving to me to allow me to release in this season? Or what are the things that this time is allowing me to build or to add to me in this season? Number 2, what I have is focus on what you control and release what you can't. We can't control the economy. We can't control politics. We can't control other people's timelines, other people's desires and attitudes and perspectives about us. We don't have any control over that. But you know what? We can control our choices. We can control our boundaries. We can control where we choose to invest our energy. We can control what we choose to take on, what we choose to entertain, and what we don't. So choose to live in peace and purpose and on purpose. I've come to the conclusion at this stage in life that peace doesn't just happen. I used to think peace was really a passive process that, as long as I was in the right environment, maybe the right country with the right people, that I was going to be in a place of perfect peace. But I think if you talk to anyone who has traveled, one thing that you'll realize is there's something called internal peace. And if you are not in a place of peace internally, it really doesn't matter where you are physically. Begin working on your peace right now in the present, cultivating your peace, developing your peace, familiarizing yourself with peace if you don't even know what that feels like or looks like in your life, to be honest. Get clarity. Who are you around when you don't feel peaceful? How much time and energy are you giving to the things that are robbing you of your peace? And where can you be selective in those things? That I have is choose to live fully, even while you are waiting. I personally don't believe that, how can I say this? I believe that everything happens for a reason. And I believe that I have this time for a reason, right? That if I am giving the gift of extra time to spend here in this country while I have dreams of living abroad, I believe that it's for a reason. And I believe that it's really important to use that time and invest that time enjoying and fully living out my dreams and my life, even while I'm in this season of waiting. So I personally have decided to not postpone my joy, not postpone my pleasure. Number 5, stop postponing your happiness. Invite her in. Invite your happiness in. Invite her into your present life. You don't have to wait to become her, because the version of you that's rested, that's joyful, that's bold, that's free, that's thriving, you don't have to wait to become that version of her. Allow yourself to become her today, right? You can choose to become her today, to wake up tomorrow and choose to become her. Every single day is an opportunity to become that version of yourself that you see yourself becoming while you're on that sabbatical, while you're living abroad, or whatever the case is. So don't wait. Who is the woman that you want to become after you move? And whatever you see, when you ask yourself that, allow yourself to become her today. I also like to ask myself, what does my best day look like? And whatever it looks like, I try to make sure that I'm having that best day. I don't want to wait to some mythical future to have my best day. I want to live my best day for now, because I don't know what the future holds. Number 6. Number 6 I have is definitely name the grief, but don't live in it. You know, it's okay to be disappointed, to feel that, oh, this wasn't exactly where I saw myself in this season, or perhaps I saw myself a little further along, being able to acquire this goal or this dream. I'm there. I am there with you 100%. I think it's important to allow yourself to grieve, to journal, whatever it is, cry if you need to. But then I think it is so important to shift and to not just allow that to define your story, and recognize that you get to write your story, that you get to choose how you're going to live out this chapter in the book of your life. And what do you want it to look like? Do you want it to be a sad story, or do you want it to be a story of joy, of peace, where you're just living and enjoying and operating in a place of peace and joy and prosperity and love? And so, yes, don't live in the grief. Number 7, design the life that you are moving toward before you actually move. So begin to align your schedule, your mindset, your wardrobe, your boundaries to match the life that you are calling in, to match the life that you see yourself living, to match the flow, right? So begin to work on learning the skills. Start whatever it is that you see yourself doing. So maybe you're seeing yourself doing yoga and you ain't did yoga in 5 years. Girl, come on. You are still yourself no matter what country you go to, right? What is the saying? No matter where you go, there you are. Do the things that you see yourself doing. Start to incorporate those things into your life. Nurture your body. I'm always going to be the one to tell you, nurture your body, take care of your health. Get your body moving, do the things so that way when you do move, when you do take that sabbatical, when you do take that next step, your body is functioning at its greatest capacity, that you are feeling well, that you're feeling good inside of your body, and that you're able to fully enjoy whatever activities you are imagining yourself doing in that next phase of your life. And finally, the last point that I want to say is that you are not behind. That you are being prepared, that this season is really sacred. It's a sacred time for you and for me, and that you are not late, that you are being refined, and that there's really nothing passive about preparation. It's really an opportunity to growth, to be strengthened, and you are not waiting, but you are building, you are learning. So stay focused, stay grounded, stay open, stay loving, stay kind, stay beautiful. And yeah, we're in this together. So you don't have to leave the country to leave survival mode. You don't have to move to start healing. You can start today, and you don't have to delay your joy for one more day. You can actually begin having joy in your life today. And that's what I have learned while I'm in this season of waiting. And I hope that you find that helpful as you are on the journey. If so, please go ahead and drop me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what resonated with you. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.